we back again? Good morning, Vibe City. Episode 3.
Yeah, numero
Damn.
trace.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, dude. Man, it's good to be back on. You've been listening to like a lot of Billie Eilish.
I have been listening to a lot of Billie Eilish.
For like 24 hours straight.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
all I've been hearing coming out.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I made this again working with Widow.
Yeah.
And I made this beat for her yesterday, and it was primarily inspired off of her new single, Therefore I Am.
Oh, I haven't listened to it yet.
Yeah, and I just making the beat, it was just like going on that club 4, that boom, 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 and I was just like, ooh, yeah. I like that club 4, and yesterday was a huge beat making day, huge beat making day.
Yeah, you're trying out for Breed Studios right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in next week and try out for an engineering position there. And hopefully, that goes well, because honestly, I need a win right now.
Yeah,
I really do. After
dude.
like how school's kind of just crashed and burned at this point, like I really do need a fucking win.
For sure.
I think that's like, if I need to end this year like on a positive note.
Yeah, I think everybody does. And I think that's what's like starting to happen. We just the first episode we talked about the election. That was definitely in our opinion, that was some much needed good news.
Yeah, that was a step in the right direction.
Yeah, and now you're gonna get this job at Breed.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
hopefully.
You going in on Monday or Tuesday?
I have to text Jim about that, because I have no idea. Yeah. I want to have like all my beats done by. I'm gonna try to go in there with a dozen. Okay. So I'm gonna hopefully have. Well, no, I'm going to have them done, because I'm like halfway done now. Yeah. So I have to, just hope for the best, and whatever happens.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so like, what kind of stuff you've been working on? Like you told me this morning, I think, that you were having some like.
Oh, I started making UK drill beats.
What's that?
Like so like Pop Smoke.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever heard the song Dior?
Probably.
Yeah, it's like that it's like that kind of it's like that kind of the drum cadence. So making a lot of drill. I've been making started like going into like lo-fi soft pop, but that's mainly because of Widow. Okay. Working on a lot of her music right now. Yeah. And then I just worked on a song with Forshay on Tuesday that
and I haven't heard his music. What kind of styles is he going for?
Oh, he's got a really cool like Philly, like South Jersey R&B sound. Okay. But then he also like, it's like underground, it's like alternative R&B, like but like it like meets mainstream a little bit, like with the way that he does his drums. Just fucking amazing guy to work with. I'm working on he actually just sent me another file. Like, oh, sorry, on my phone. He just sent me another file Wednesday for me to work on with him. So, yeah, like just cool. Just hopefully I can like forget about this whole like school bullshit soon, and
forget about 2020 in general.
Yeah, forget about 2020 in general, man. Dude, I'm like. You know what? Let's talk about 2020. Yeah. Let's fucking talk about 2020.
So, like, it started out and, like...
started off pretty sick.
First 20 days were pretty cool, and then...
Kobe died.
And then Kobe died, yeah.
And then from there...
It was just,
it just got worse.
Like, just straight downhill. It's fucking awful. Like, and then, everybody starts talking about this coronavirus thing, and, you hear about like diseases that are like happening in other parts of the world, and usually you don't pay a ton of mind to it, right? No. And I'm just like it's like it's just something that's going on in China right now. Whatever, it'll pass.
It's never gonna come over here.
Yeah, and never. That will never happen. And then, man.
Yeah, and then we all get like
we got fucked up.
Yeah, and then we got like encouraged to be sent home.
Yeah,
which I ended up going home because I was just like because at the time I had no idea how like bad it was, nor did I know like how contagious it was.
Yeah, I was initially gonna stay in Philly, but Taylor, who's here right now, actually over in the corner.
Yo, give the people a little shout.
What's up?
That's Taylor. Yeah. She'll be coming. We'll have a proper. Yeah.
When Simps decide to get a third mic, you will hear me.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but so she like kind of her and Kyle convinced me to come home to Chalfont for a while, and yeah, I mean, here's the thing: I had a good time for those couple.
Philly's where it's at.
Philly is where it's at. Like Philly's always been where it's at. Yeah. Just get drawn here, you know what I mean? Like I just like from like maybe like a couple weeks.
Dude, I was in that funk.
Yeah, you were like
I was not doing well.
I was.
And then I came back, and then it was like I never left.
Yeah, like I think like when you're not in like an environment with your people, like people who you can like be creative around and stuff, like it kind of gets stifled. And not to say that I wasn't like around like, you know, people who I could express myself to, but like I was just sitting in my room all day fucking playing Halo and shit, and I wasn't getting a ton of inspiration for my writing at all.
No.
And I ended up writing like one outline for it was based off of a computer game I used to play as a kid called Swords and Sandals.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that.
Yeah, and here's the thing, I've been looking at it again, and I'm just like, because at first I wrote it and I was like, I hate this. But
me with like half the songs I write.
Yeah. And I was like, I kind of just like started like looking at it again. I'm like, it definitely needs work, but like maybe I could make something out of this. You know, we'll see what happens.
Oh, definitely. Like
I just thought of a joke. Can I say it?
Yeah.
I'm a special character that can only be unlocked with a third microphone.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so that's 2 on the microphone joke counter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep track of it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep track of it.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I was doing well until about May.
Till May. Yeah, I think that's when it really kind of, because, you know, at first we started hearing like, oh, it'll be, you know, a couple weeks.
Yeah, and
then it was May, and then it was this
June,
summer, and then it was
July,
October,
yeah.
and then, yep, and now we're
here in November.
Mid-November,
about to have like fucking Zoom Thanksgiving, which is like beat as fuck.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like I don't know what the fuck that's all about, but you know what? I'm really not about that.
Yeah, my mom was talking about like not having like a big Thanksgiving this year, and I'm just like, man, come on.
Yeah, right now it's looking like it's only gonna be me, my mama, and then her husband, and then Kate and Avery, and then my grandparents. So that's what all it's looking like this year.
Yeah, well, it's something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like I wasn't originally like gonna go back because, you know, why at this point? Because you know my life's out here, so.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
And plus, with like everything that's like lining up right now, I have to.
Gotta be here.
Yeah, I have to be here.
Yeah.
Because it's not good for me being there.
Yeah, I mean, like, cause I remember, you know,
it fucked up my head.
Yeah, cause I remember, I mean, if you don't mind me saying, like, you were close to like stopping doing music.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah,
I was
like,
very close.
I remember when me, you, and Austin met up in the city to like tour this place, to like look at this place.
Yeah.
Before we moved in, and like, I mean, you were talking about like, you know, I was like kind of like, I didn't get this like, I got like, you didn't say it directly, but I got the sense that like you weren't like doing it. You know what I mean? I was just like, the way you were talking, I was just like, fucking, what's going on with you?
Somebody's like, yeah, the neighbors upstairs are like are loud when they stomp upstairs, but you know what? It's okay. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, I'm sure we're not super quiet either.
No, especially not me.
Yeah, definitely not.
Especially not me.
Yeah. Dude, you got lucky as fuck in the sense of having like me for a roommate consistently. Because even like when we were in 414, you'd be making music till like 2 a.m. and not very quietly, and I just like, I can sleep right through it.
I know. Yeah. It's pretty sick, right?
Yeah, it's lucky. I'm just like you could be making beats out here till like 3 a.m. and I'm just like, I'm cool and I can sleep through that. Like, that ain't no problem.
Thank fucking God. Because like I'd probably be at the point where I'd just be like, well, Jack, these are like peak vibe hours, so I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Well, even if not, there are ways to figure that out.
Yeah. Like,
did ZP Dylan or like Brendan ever say anything like?
No,
nothing.
No, it's just the fucking neighbors. It's the fucking neighbors in Carden. Fuck, they be like at 11 o'clock banging on the fucking on the wall, and I'm just like, yo, it's like 11 o'clock. Yeah. Like, if you're going to bed at 11 o'clock, like, okay, boomer. Like, I don't
real shit.
Like, no.
That is like when my parents go to bed.
Yeah, like, if you're fucking. I assume you're about 20. Yeah, I like
20, 21, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. So if your classwork does not keep you up till at least like 12:30, 1 o'clock, like I'm questioning like what you're doing, because
what are you even doing here? Come on.
Yeah, sorry, I gotta adjust this again, because I can never like get the mic configuration right. I still haven't found the sweet zone yet. Yeah. Hopefully that'll come with. Oh shit! I just fucked that up.
Rip.
Yeah. It'll well. I'm gonna just tighten this real quick. Yeah. It's Friday night.
Yeah. What are you doing tonight?
What am I doing tonight? I'm gonna get drunk as fuck, man.
Get drunk as fuck. I
need it.
Drunk last night. I didn't get that drunk though.
Yeah, I was like, I think just because last night I was like just drilling those beats, because I made 5. Yeah, I made 5.
Yeah.
Which for me is a lot, because normally it takes me like about like a full day to like sit down with a song and, you know, complete it. But like I'm getting faster, which is, you know, good for me, especially like with how, you know, the industry works. So
yeah, you gotta be fast.
Yeah, I gotta be fast. I gotta be way faster than I am. That's why I'm only going in for an engineering position. That's why it's not like I'd just be doing like mix masters, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because like I'm not trying to like.
Oh, dude, my mom's FaceTiming me. Should I answer?
Yeah, answer it.
Hold on. Hey, Mom. Guess what?
What?
You're on the podcast right now.
I am?
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
What's up, guys?
Sup?
How are you?
Oh, it's my mom and dad on here.
Happy podcasting. Hi, her.
Hey.
Yeah, it's Taylor.
Hi, Taylor.
Hey.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I don't like being on podcasts, so I'm leaving.
Okay.
Got you.
I'll talk to you later then.
I love you.
All right, love you too. Bye.
It's like every mom ever.
It's official. It's fucking official. We're getting your mom on the podcast.
Yeah, dude, we have to.
We're getting your mom on the podcast.
Yeah, dude, we really.
Mama Kane.
People have been like, a lot of people have been hitting me up like every day. I'm getting like more people who are like, yo, I gotta come on, and I'm like yeah, we got like 20 something. We really got to get this shit for the guests, because like
we do
20 something lined up now. It's gonna be a good time.
Dude, I'm excited and hope, you know, just got to keep getting people listen. I got to fix. Here's another topic of conversation. I need to fix my fucking phone. Because my phone screen.
That's a whole story too. So we were drinking and we were playing some Madden, and Herb was losing to me. And
I don't normally. And here's the thing, guys. I don't normally lose.
And he does not like to lose.
I'm pretty competitive. Like,
it's not pretty when Herb loses it.
No, it's not.
Dude, he like spiked his phone.
Spiked my fucking phone. Because you got Alshon on literally the most bullshit pass I've ever seen. You were in double coverage and you still somehow snagged it and broke the tackle and then ran 40 yards after that. I was so fucking mad that I spiked my phone like a volleyball, and now it keeps now the screen because of the way that I cracked my screen, it's like shattered.
Yeah.
So the phone thinks that I'm touching the screen when I'm not. So it just like skitzes out, and I'm just like not about it.
That happened to me.
Yeah, did
I
it?
had that happen, yeah. And then I got my screen replaced, and it got worse.
Fuck.
I mean, I went to like.
Don't fucking tell me that. Do not tell me that.
I went to a family friend to fix it.
Oh yeah.
That was your first issue.
Yeah. It was an iPad that was like 8 years old.
Oh, well, that's another.
You gotta go to the Apple Store, bro.
I'm dumb. We know this.
You gotta go to the Apple Store for that shit. Yeah, anyway, so now I've been working on like a bum phone for the past 2 weeks, and it like hasn't been sick. Because now I just, like, I get texts and, like, did you FaceTime me? And I'm like, fuck.
No.
No, I didn't. It's my fucking phone. And the people think I'm capping, but I'm like, no, I'm not. It's genuinely like my phone is just being dumb. Yeah. And it skitzing out, and I don't like it.
Who's thought that you FaceTimed them?
Well, it happened with Forche. It happened with Jimmy. It happened with my mom like 4 or 5 times, like on Wednesday. Shit. And then it happens with my brother a lot too.
Really? How's your brother doing?
My brother's doing good. Yeah. He's back home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's living with my dad right now.
Cool.
He's just prepping for hopefully to try out for the football team.
Oh, here?
Yeah.
Shit, dude. That'll be sick.
Yeah, I'm hoping that.
I mean, that's D1 too. Like, is Temple D1?
Yeah, my brother had like serious scholarship offers from a couple D1 schools.
Damn.
I know U Buffalo was very serious about signing him. So I think here was too. I know Penn State wanted him to do like a preferred walk on, and then I remember he said that like one school like either Georgia or Auburn or some shit like was talking about scouting him too. But yeah, he was getting like serious Division I scholarship offers because the dude's big. So this is my younger brother. I'm the oldest of 4. So like my younger brother, he's 19. He's 6'5".
He's a large guy.
He's a big human. Yeah. He's a tank. I've seen him play, and he's just.
Think he could go the NFL route?
I think he could.
Yeah.
I don't see why not, because he's fast. He's for his size, he's really really fast. He's like 6'5", like 280, 290. Yeah. He big boy. Yeah. He's fucking. And he's fat. He had like a really quick 40 time too. Damn. And I'm like, I don't remember what it was, but I remember when he told me, I was like, there's no way that you're running that. But he's like really just a gifted athlete. Always was a gifted athlete.
My brother showed me this girl that he got with, and I was just like, no fucking way. She was like a 10.
Damn.
Yeah. That older sibling thing where you're just like, no, not possible.
Not possible. Yeah.
Yeah, like like my brother, I remember watching him play while he was still in high school, and he had so the reason why he didn't get his like scholarships was because he had a shoulder injury that like happened at the worst possible time.
That fucks a lot of people up. Because, I read somewhere that, like, Peyton and Eli Manning, like, I don't know if this is true, but they had, like, a third brother who was, like, better than both of them. And, like, he got injured when he was in, like, high school or early college and, like, never got to play in the NFL.
Yeah, it's, like, it's a big, like, if you're injury prone, like, it's like a bad bet. Mm-hmm. Like, my dad played hockey in college. My dad was also very gifted hockey player, and he had issues with his knee. I'm pretty sure that's what he told me. If my dad listens to it, he can yell at me later. But yeah, my brother has had issues with his shoulder because he had I think it was his freshman or sophomore year of high school. He was playing varsity, and during practice he like tore every ligament in his shoulder. Oh. Yeah, it was a nasty it was a nasty surgery, and it was a nasty recover too. And then he had a labrum injury his senior year. Oh shit. And he tried I have to say, like, the kid's a fucking tank, because he tried to play through it. Damn. And then it just got to a point where he just couldn't anymore. But
I had a buddy who had like back in like grade school who had like something similar. Like, I remember he was like a big guy. I mean, he was maybe like 6'4", 6'5", and like definitely like 300 plus. Like, he was like a gargantuan motherfucker. And like, I think he just had, I don't even think he played. I think he played football for a little bit, but I think he was really mostly rugby. Okay. And he just kept like breaking his ankles, like every year, and then he kept getting concussions, and like I don't think like he was like a big enough dude that like he could have just played anything based on like size alone. Yeah. And like, I don't think it could happen then, after, because he just got hurt so many times.
Yeah. I know that I've seen like I've seen a lot of like my friends, not a lot of my friends, but I've seen like a couple of my friends like get fucked up with injuries, and once you get like one bad injury,
it's over. Yeah.
It's like it's pretty, for what I've seen, it looks pretty hard to like not have issues with that part of the body again.
There's like a psychological component too of like
could be.
It could. It wasn't so much for my brother. My brother was like, with the moment that he was like free, he just, boom, he was back at it, and he was operating at like full capacity. But I think with like the way that just you have to get film, and you have to have a lot of film, with like stuff like that. Now I'm ass at sports. I've always have been, always will be. I played football for like a year in 7th grade, and the biggest highlight of that was that I played 2 drives, and I got 3 sacks on 2 drives.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty sick. I got one on 1st down, I got one on 3rd down, and then I got another one on the other 3rd down. I played D end. So, and then I got benched for the rest of the season.
Weak.
Yeah, it was pretty weak.
Yeah.
But
you know another sport that like different people will call it a sport, some people won't. It's like skating has like,
I call it a sport.
I mean, a lot of people in the skating community won't. It kind of depends who you talk to. But like, I've been.
What would you say?
I would say that it is, but I think it's also, there's a certain like, I mean, I've been skating for like fucking maybe 8 or 9 years now, since I was like 11, since I was 11 or 12. Okay. And I mean, I haven't really been able to skate much recently, just because of school and other stuff. But yeah, I would say it's a sport, but there's a certain kind of like counterculture element to it too. That's kind of just like very individualist, and like you skate with people, but you work on you. There's not like a team.
Yeah, the whole skate aesthetic is just dope as fuck. Yeah. Like I've always really appreciated like not just the way that like y'all like design shit.
Oh yeah,
the way that
so fucking cool.
the the culture is just aesthetically.
Yeah, I think, and like
pleasing.
Being a part of that culture like gave so much to me too. You know what I mean? Because like I like so, and this is besides the point of the injury thing, because like I know dudes who could have maybe not gone pro, but gone like far in it. Yeah. And that got like like Colby, for example, is like I mean, he's insane, was insane, and still is probably insane at skating. And like he just kept getting injured, and then like he couldn't work, and then like he was like, I gotta like make money and like do shit. So yeah. But I think skating in general gave so much to me, in the sense of like you will sit outside, maybe you were just like trying to trick on flat or on a box or down some stairs, and you will try the same trick for hours sometimes, and you just get rejected, you fail over and over and over again. And I think that's like the best way to really teach you, like that's what life is. And then eventually, once you get it, it's that much more satisfying. Because like landing something first try, like as cool as that would be, it's not the same feeling that you get after you've tried it 100 times. Yeah. And there's something to be said about that, because like in my in the career path that I want to go down, like I want to be a screenwriter, and I'm like, I gotta be prepared to get like rejected by. Yeah, you're gonna get told 100 times no before you get that one yes. Yeah, exactly. And then you have to make that one yes count. Yeah. Yeah. And it's a tough thing, but that's what you get from skating. Yeah. And, it's super important, and like almost every like skater that I will talk to, it like gets that same thing, and it's like it gives you so much drive to get through anything in life. Oh yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. I now that I've been like I've been doing the music thing now for about a year. It's been more than that, hasn't it? No. It's only been it's been since July of last year. Of me like producing and like writing my own shit. It's been since about July last year. Damn. Yeah, I know. Like it was longer than that. Yeah, so do I.
Like I feel like it should have been like 2 years, but no.
Yeah, because I thought
I came in fall 2018.
Yeah.
Fall 2018, and then I met Cam that fall.
Yeah, a couple weeks.
It was a couple weeks. It was about October.
Maybe
no,
like
it was September.
Yeah.
I met Cam September 2018, and then I really started getting to know him in January of 2019. And then I bought all my equipment in about June, and then started really like fucking and like just messing around with shit that July, and then wrote Streaks. That was the first song. And then
which will come out eventually.
Which that'll come out. That'll come out hopefully. Yeah. Hopefully at some point next year. And then later that November, Sweet Tooth came out.
Yeah.
And then March, Boys Cry, and then in May I did Cold Nights with Jimmy, and I released Breathe.
Yeah.
And then I've been radio silent ever since.
Yeah, haven't released fucking shit.
I have not released shit. I have not said I've barely said anything on Instagram. I think maybe I did one snippet of something that's going to be on the EP that's going to hopefully drop in January. But I've just been I've been doing a lot of, because I've also, like, if I'm going to be serious about this, and if I'm going to put myself into this, I need to I believe that I need to have the image figured out. I need to have what I'm going to be presenting to the people figured out, and how I want to present that. And that's, hence why I haven't said shit since May.
Yeah, I mean, I remember you did that little IG live thing, and like everybody was kind of hopping on that, having a good time in the comments.
And then I didn't do it again.
Yeah.
I want to. Yeah, I'm hoping that like I need to like I have to like strategize of like my biggest weakness right now is content consistency. It's not that I have like about maybe like a dozen songs that I could probably release. However, at the same time, like a lot of those songs are linked with projects.
Yeah. Do you have any singles that you could put out soon?
Oh yeah, I have two that are going to come out that are definitely coming out in January.
In January? Okay.
Yeah, January. Like they will be out in January.
Are they done now?
Yeah, they're done.
Why not now then?
Why not now?
Yeah.
Because like Spotify.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bullshit with that.
Yeah.
I was like working on that earlier.
I want to get playlisted.
Yeah, I was working on that earlier with trying to get the this podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, because I've had a couple people now tell me that they want us to be on. So
yeah, we really got to get on that.
Yeah, I mean, you got to help me with that, because like I honestly like it's super weird, because like the website I was using that Buzzsprout, yeah, and it's like they're saying like you can only put on like one podcast a month, really, like you only have 2-3 hours.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah,
that is some.
Like, okay,
no. Yeah, we're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that
because like it's isn't like there's a way to get it on for free, right? Like, and you can keep it on for free. Because like, and they say that like if you want to keep yours up on Buzzsprout at the very least, which is like your RSS.
I could look into doing all of this through DistroKid.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if DistroKid does podcasts. I'm not really versed in that. Mm-hmm. But after this episode, I'll look into.
Yeah. Or maybe we could even like kind of like if it like, because you have to pay for that, right?
For DistroKid, yeah, it's an annual fee that you get.
How much is the annual fee?
Good question. I don't remember what I paid. I think it's like $50.
$50? That's not bad.
Something like that.
We can stand that.
Yeah, I have to renew my DistroKid in March.
Shit. For
like all my releases and stuff.
Yeah, or what? Like they'll take them down?
No, they won't take them down. It's just I won't be able to upload anything else.
Oh, fuck that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I gotta get all my music on SoundCloud too. I've been like.
Well, SoundCloud's easier, right?
Yeah, I just have to just do it. I just never got around to it.
You could do that shit tomorrow, bro. You know that.
I could do it actually probably right now as we speak, but we both know that we're not going to do that.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, because I have to, because I don't know. Because I don't know if I'm just going to, you know, leave the other songs behind once all the new stuff comes out. Because the new stuff's different.
Yeah.
The new stuff is the new stuff is very, 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 very different.
Yeah, it's pretty much just the people who, like, you know, regularly hang out in Vibe City are, like, the only people who have really heard your shit. Other than, like, the music guys and then people who are just here.
Yeah. Yeah, very, like, a very small pocket of people.
Yeah.
And I have to turn that very small pocket into very large crowds of people if I want to, you know, make it anywhere. But
yeah, true.
And that's another big thing too, is that it's I'm putting a lot of myself on these records, like way more than I ever. I would never talk about the things I talk about in these records. Mm-hmm. To people. And
but is that like a little bit of the reason why they're
the reason why I do it? Yeah, it's exactly the reason why I do it.
No. I mean, like, is it like the reason why, like, they haven't, like, nothing's like been released since May? Is it like a little bit of like a fear thing or what?
No, it's mainly because I want to tell a cohesive story.
Yeah.
There are chapters to the story, and I want it to be, because, like, you know, I've been working on this album now for about 8 months. Yeah. 8 months, and I'm about halfway done. Yeah. It's a lot of because at the same time, like, I want it to be.
You want it to be your best.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm the most critical of myself, so. It's a lot of me having to tell myself that, dude, the mix is good. Just the song's good.
You gotta have move on. You gotta have more. Like, I think the best thing that you could have is more people who are, you know, working on music actively, like, you know, Widow and Jimmy and all them. Like,
since I've been working with Widow, like, I've been doing a lot more.
Yeah, and like Widow's moving in.
Yo.
Yeah, I mean, like, is that like a sure thing now?
It's about like 7. I would say it's about like 80-90% a sure thing.
Okay.
I think it's just a matter of when it happens.
Okay. Yeah. And like, but like, you know, if you have somebody here who's working on music actively with you, like, I think you'll have somebody, because, you know, I can tell you it's good all you want, but I don't fucking make music. So it's like my opinion of it is like, it's like,
I'm not going to be able to escape it with her.
Yeah.
I will not be able to escape it. And you know what? Like, I need that, because a lot of the times when I get in my bag, like, I don't make shit. Mm. But then once I get out of it, that's when
I'm the same way.
That's when all my best stuff gets made.
Yeah.
Is when it's like that period of time when I get out of my bag and then talk about everything that I just went through.
Yeah.
And all the, like, the thoughts and shit. Like that EP. The EP is like almost done, actually. It is like pretty close to being done.
Yeah.
I don't want to release it this year just because again, like, algorithmically with the algorithm.
Algorithmically.
Yeah, thank you. I swear I can speak. With the algorithm with Spotify, like, I want to make sure that, you know, like, I want to get playlisted, and I want, like, people to listen to this shit. Because, you know, it's my story, and it's just a small chapter of my story, but it's also, like, very important to me.
Yeah.
And I want people to listen to it. But I also want it to be fire. And I want it to be the best representation of myself that it possibly can be. 'Cause, you know, I'm very big with
honesty and
especially authenticity.
Yeah.
Where I do my best to try not to put something on a track if it's not authentic.
Yeah.
If it's like, like my melodies are everything I came from. And that's what I write about. It's all like shit that I've like been through and like my journey. No matter how disjunct it is in the story process of as I'm releasing it, but it's all like based off of everything that I came from.
Taylor, you're making a weird face over there.
You never fucking heard the word disjunct before.
You've never heard the word disjunct?
No.
Damn it! So you got to get yourself.
It's a learning experience here in Vibe City, you know.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
Something new every day, right?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you haven't? I'm gonna guess you haven't watched the new Mandalorian episode.
No,
yet.
Jack. I just ran errands for like 3 hours.
Yeah, well, you're fucking missing out.
Yeah, I know I'm missing out.
Not gonna give spoilers right now on the podcast.
Yeah, please fucking
I'm not gonna do it. Don't worry.
Because if there was one thing that I learned for the people at home, don't watch Game of Thrones with Jack, because then Jack is just gonna tell you like I'm watching the same thing you are, Jack, and then you're just like, yo, watch this, and I'm like,
because you're like looking at your fucking phone, you're gonna miss an important part.
I was not looking at my phone.
Yes, you were. That's why I said it. It's like, hey, look, something important's about to happen.
I'm calling Cap right now.
You just like look up and then the fucking
Cap
red
right
wedding happens and you're just like,
no, I was attentively watching that.
You were not.
Yes, I was. Jack, I remember it vividly.
Y'all fucking play too much.
What do you mean no, we just bulling out here. We bulling out here. We just fucking
fuck it up.
We just bust. We're just kicking each other in the dick right now.
Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, dude, it's
productive and fun.
Oh yeah, super good time. We just showed Taylor the first Star Wars movie the other day.
Yeah.
New Hope. Well,
fucking amazing Star Wars. Amazing film.
True. Yeah. It's one of the best.
One of the best. Second blockbuster ever made.
We're probably gonna watch Empire tonight.
Yeah.
Can you imagine just have someone's first experience with Empire Strikes Back?
Dude, I wish I could experience that again.
Dude, I was gonna say let's wait for Herb.
Well, I mean,
Herb's
going out.
I'm going out tonight.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, if at all.
If at all, yeah.
I might drink too. I'm kind of like that. Might just be me, like, cause I'm kind of thirsty right now. So. Oh, is Taylor gonna go get me some water?
Yeah.
Oh damn!
What a queen.
But yeah, yeah, dude, I would kill. I'd kill to watch that movie for the first time again.
Oh, dude, right. Oh, there's some iced tea.
Because I was like 5. The first time I saw Star Wars, I was 5, Same. And I watched all 3 movies back to back to back. Like, in a row.
I watched them in the weirdest fucking order ever. It was, New Hope was the first one, obviously. And then, I think it was Empire after that. And then it was, like, Phantom Menace.
What?
Yeah. And then... I think it was Attack of the Clones. And then Return of the Jedi. And finally Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the Sith was the last one I saw. And then the sequels came out, but I was like 15 when that happened. So,
yeah.
Dude, I remember like I was in I went to see The Force Awakens opening night with the girl I was dating at the time, and I told her straight up, I was so excited about that movie. I told her straight up, I was like, if you talk to me at all during this, it's over. Like, we're breaking the fuck up. Bro, I have been waiting a year and a half for this fucking movie,
dude.
And then I was just like, it was over, and I was like, oh, that was pretty good. It was just kind of like everyone's reaction to The Force Awakens. I was like, oh, that was fine.
Yeah. It was fine.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I had a lot of fun watching that movie.
Who'd you see The Last Jedi with for the first time?
So it was my boy Jordan Burnside, McKenna Baker, Kyle, Peter, and a couple other people. I can't remember like the specifics, but I just remember coming out of it and I was like, I didn't know how to feel, because it was the second watch of The Last Jedi when I was like, yeah, this is a masterpiece.
Yeah. For my first time, I was just like, it was like purely on shock value. I was like, I saw it with my friend Matt, who I haven't seen in like these motherfuckers upstairs. I swear to fucking God.
Yeah, I apologize.
Are you guys like, moving a fucking desk right now? Jesus.
Yeah, like I don't know. Yeah.
Anyway, so I saw it with my friend Matt the first time, and we both just like I go in and like the whole time I'm just like. Dude, like I know I already talked about
because you got it on like the first watch. Right?
Yeah, what was that? Yeah. It was also just like the balls that movie had.
That movie did have balls.
Oh my God! It like cut the whole fucking thing up, and it was just like, here, look at this. And I was like, what?
Yeah,
bro. Yeah, and then oh my dude, the second time I saw it, it was so fucking annoying though, because like. I went and saw it with my brother and my dad would not turn his fucking phone off the entire time. And, like, motherfuckers were, like, whispering shit. So I was like, dude, turn your phone off. We're in a movie. That's, like, the one thing they tell you not to do.
Honestly, that should be that deserves capital punishment.
Oh, yeah, dude. I was like, hey.
That deserves capital punishment.
And it was, like, in, like, the middle of, like, that Snoke scene with, like, Rey and Kylo. All that. My dad's just fucking texting. I'm like, hey, buddy. Like, you want to not be, like, a dick or like, turn your fucking phone off. It's the one thing that you... I mean, well, you know, there's a lot of things you can't shout fire in a movie theater, but, like, you know...
No, you can't
The one thing that they really actively tell you not to do is, like, fucking be on your phone. And I'm like...
I know, it's... And
here's the thing, like, my dad got me into Star Wars. So I was really? Like, yeah. Like, my dad was, like, you know, sat me and my brother down and was like... guys are about to watch some fucking genius right now.
Come children.
Like, I was like, oh, bet. And then like the first time I watched A New Hope, I was like, okay, so yeah, that exists, and I didn't know that, and the fact that I didn't in my, you know, short 4 to 5 years of life is already like the greatest sin that has ever been.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just like, from that moment on, I was like, yeah, so this is kind of the greatest thing ever, and I'm just gonna be obsessed with it for the rest of my life. And that hasn't stopped yet.
No, it hasn't stopped for me either.
No, we're still. I think I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do one podcast where I don't like talk about Star Wars at all, because like it's kind of hard.
Yeah, dude, it is hard.
It is hard. I just want to talk about it all the time with everyone.
I know, same.
Yeah.
Like,
you know what else we could talk about though? Is something we both got into more recently that Taylor's been into forever. Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm kind of surprised we haven't talked about it yet. So
student becomes the master.
Yeah, and it's like, so growing up, like I'd seen like episodes of it here and there, but I never like watched it like actively. And then my friend Kyle was telling me for years, he was like, trust me, watch Avatar: The Last Airbender. And I was like, yeah, okay, buddy, whatever. Yeah, and I just kind of like, oh, you know, I'll try it. I'd like watch an episode on like, you know, I'd have to like pirate it. And I'm just like, I don't want to pirate this whole fucking series.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get a virus.
And then it went on Netflix.
Came out on Netflix, and me and Kyle were like up in the mountains for just like a weekend, you know, just like hanging out. And we seriously watched the entire 3 seasons in like 2 days. I was like, beautiful. This is the best thing I have ever fucking seen. And like that, and I've watched it like 3 or 4 times now, all the way through since.
Gun to your head, Avatar or Star Wars?
Star Wars.
Without a question.
Well, then I'd have to blow your brains out.
Well, okay, but listen, Star Wars, I think...
Star Wars is like debatably the greatest story ever told.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Star Wars, or I mean, you know, some people say the Bible, but like that's fucking cap.
Fuck that. Fuck
that's cap, dude. Star Wars is way better than the Bible.
Yeah, Star Wars is miles better than the Bible. What the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, that shouldn't even be a debate. Shit for that.
And do I care? No.
Nope. Oh my god, dude. I mean, hey, the Bible slaps too.
Maybe like Herb and Cain are Bible haters.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it. You know, there's some pretty fire stories in there. Like, but
there's also some fucked stories in there too.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's not Star Wars though.
It's not Star Wars.
Yeah. No. There's the thing. And Star Wars has had its fair share of fucked stories. I mean, we talked last week about the Rise of Skywalker. But you know what? There's one piece of Star Wars that is worse than the Rise of Skywalker. The Clone Wars movie.
Yeah, the Clone Wars movie. Yep,
that was that's the one. Pretty booty. Here's the thing: I can watch The Rise of Skywalker. I can't even watch that movie. Like I skip it. Like every time I'm like going through again, I'm just like I'll be like, okay, Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones. I'm just gonna start the series. Clone Wars series, fucking amazing. Like one of the best animated series ever. I would say Avatar is better than the Clone Wars series, but not.
I'd agree.
But not better, than Star Wars
itself.
overall.
No.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah,
And then we watched Korra because Korra came out like a couple months later.
Yeah, it was
back
like
in August.
a couple months after that came out.
Well, I think Airbender came out on Netflix in April, and then Korra in like
it was about August. Yeah,
I think it was August.
Are you guys talking about coming to Netflix?
Yeah. Not like come out in like I know that they're like I
remember watching commercials. I was in the fandom before it existed. I watched the commercials leading up to the release of the show.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Damn. I saw remember the scene where Azula, May, Ty Lee, and then Katara, and they're like in the Earth Kingdom in Omashu.
Yeah.
Where, they face off on the scaffolding.
Yeah.
I remember seeing commercials teasing that episode and the series.
Was that season 2 or was that season 1?
That was season 2.
No, they teased that they had the whole first season made, and they would tease a bunch of stuff in a bunch of different episodes.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, I'm kind of a historian.
Yeah. Back in
Avatar,
remember that back in 05.
Well, you can to ask me you can tell me the title of an episode, and I can tell you everything that happened in it.
Shit.
Damn.
Yeah. What's your favorite episode of Avatar?
Ooh, The Avatar and the Fire Lord.
Yeah.
Season 3, episode 6.
Yeah. I feel it.
Roku and Sozin.
Oh, I love that episode.
Yep,
yeah.
that is my favorite episode. Yeah.
It's for me. It's I love the season 2 finale. I forget what it's called.
Crossroads of Destiny.
Yeah, that's what it is. I fucking and then there's that one scene that we both love where what is it? Azula has
Do you want to know why they call me the Dragon of the West?
And she's like, I don't have time for a lengthy anecdote, Uncle. It's more of a demonstration. Really. It just starts fire breathing and all these motherfuckers. I'm just like, bro. Dude, the first time I saw that shit, I was like,
dude, and the fact, that was such a well-made show. Such a well-made show.
Yeah.
You know what? I think this is an excellent segue into discussing the fact that Brian Konietzko, one of the co-creators of Avatar, also worked on Invader Zim,
oh my God.
which I recently forced both of you
We're not talking about this. We're not talking about this.
She's trying to get us into Invader Zim, and I fuck with Invader Zim, but I fuck with Avatar a whole lot more.
I don't.
You don't like it?
It's just.
And Invader Zim are not really comparable, but they're both good.
Yeah,
it's way too alt for me. Mm-hmm. It is way too alt for me.
Maybe we should just end this friendship now. I can go.
Well, hey, that's completely up to you. That 100% up to you.
No, I'm capping. I would never.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
I was just when is he gonna notice that I kind of am that show? My personality.
Personality is just 100%.
It's just scary looking.
Well, my personality and Sim's personality are it's scary how in my mind I see a lot of parallels that I don't talk about, but I'm oh, maybe I should address that.
It's just
got tricked by 2 tall guys into thinking that you were supposed to take over this planet, when in reality they just kind of thought you were just gonna go somewhere and die.
No, he's just
that's weak.
He's just something that's blinded by his ego, and it makes him very resourceful and also very fucking stupid.
Well,
yeah.
I guess we all can be like that sometimes.
True. Very true.
Yeah.
Also, I just love Zim, and I just like to pretend that I'm him.
Yeah. Zim is a hard motherfucker.
He is.
Yeah. Kind of a dumbass though.
Zim fucks.
Yeah. He is pretty much a dumbass.
I was fucking with Gur though. I would dude, Gur in the dog costume. I was I fucking want one.
Yeah.
So goddamn adorable.
Yeah, Gur is actually based off of
dude, it's Baby Yoda and Baby Groot on steroids. It's fucking oh my God.
You think Gur is better than Baby Yoda and?
It's fucking close, dude.
Wait, tell them that joke that you told me about Baby Groot.
Oh, I saw somebody on Twitter said I would use Baby Groot as kindling for a fire to keep Baby Yoda warm.
No.
So would I though.
Neither of them have to die. Stop it.
Yeah, no, they can just be They could just be buddies. Baby Groot and Baby
They
Yoda.
would be buddies.
Baby Groot and Baby Yoda.
Yeah. They'd be boys.
Baby boys.
No, they'd be boys.
What?
They'd be boys.
Oh, they'd be boys.
Yeah,
oh.
no, not baby boys.
Unless you said baby boys, and I'm like, okay.
Baby.
Yeah. Shit, man. What time we at?
Oh, we're about 50 minutes.
50.
Yeah, 50.
Cool. Yeah. Man, so like week after election week now, and everybody's like, the election's rigged. Trump's gonna. Did you hear what the fucking Secretary of State said, Mike Pompeo? It's just like, oh, like they were asking him.
Yeah,
the press was asking him, like, are you prepared to? Are you guys preparing for the transition to with the Biden team? And he's just like, we are preparing for a second term with the current president. And I was like,
I'm like,
this is the Secretary of State talking, sir. That's not what I like to hear.
I don't. So I haven't like been paying too much attention this week, just because like I've been.
Yeah. We
like
election week happened, and that kind of drained our political.
Damn right it did.
Yeah, and here's the thing: it's like there is this massive like disinformation campaign that's happening right now. Because like I've gotten like articles from some of my friends this week that are just like saying like, oh, like proven like ballot glitch happened in Wisconsin, like tens of thousands of votes turned from Trump to Biden, and I'm just like, and I just look it up, and I'm just like, I look up the website, I'm like, oh no, that's like a far right conspiracy website. It's like basically like
InfoWars.
Yeah, but it's not InfoWars. It was something else. I forget what it was. But yeah, I'm just like, dude, like, just like that's like it's people who read like one. It's like all these like fake news sites that like look like they try and like act legit. Like their articles look like presentable, but it's like everything in it is just fucking
garbage. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like that's I think that's one of the. I think that's something that it's so weird of an issue to tackle, because like you can't illegalize fake news, right?
No, you can't,
because the second you do, it violates free speech.
Yeah.
But like I think that
I will tell you this though, like it's
I think it's one of like the biggest threats to the country right now.
Fake news, absolutely.
Fake news,
I can't tell you how many fucking times that I like when I'm on just the internet and like I see about half of it, half of the sites are like fake news sites.
Yeah. Or
and
it's like and then people
like journalism is taking a big hit right now.
Yeah. I mean, and there are certain like I think like
and nobody believes the media.
Yeah. And even like the networks, like I'll give them like some credit. I mean, it's
I'll give ABC credit.
Well, yeah, but even like, you know, like the more opinionated ones like MSNBC or Fox, like, you know, whatever way you lean, they have like their actual news that like you know, for MSNBC for example, that'll lean a little bit left, but it's still, they're just presenting the facts. But then, you know, maybe somebody
and then
will have,
then they have the
you know, the Rachel Maddow, and on the Fox side you'll have Sean Hannity or Tucker Carlson or
I don't think that opinion shows should like be allowed.
I mean, but here's the thing, you have to. It's First Amendment.
Yeah, but
I don't think they should. I
don't broadcast it on like.
I don't think
don't broadcast it on a platform that you're trying to convey as actual journalism.
I think the problem is like those platforms are dying though. Like, right? Like,
oh yeah.
Like, you know, people like, you know, it's really just like the people who actively watch like broadcast network TV are like, it's kind of just fucking old people, man. Like, it's
all the
like,
old people.
Do you know anybody? Like, do you know like more than like a couple people our age who are like out here watching Fox News every day?
Never.
No.
Not a single one.
Yeah, it's just, you know, it's people who are in like their 50s and 60s who are watching. It's not.
Yeah, because like the opinion pieces, the opinion pieces on.
The problem is people treat it like it's like legitimate journalism too. It's like even like if you ask Tucker Carlson, like, are you like, he'll be like, he'll be like, I'm a journalist, yeah, but this is an opinion. This is an opinion show. This is just my opinion. Like, and like, but the problem is these networks, they don't like say that. You know what I mean? So some people will just watch that, and even if they know it's opinionated, they take it as fact. And I'm like, this is somebody's like, you know, this is not just what happened. This is a very like, and you know, they still have to like tell the truth on, you know, Fox or CNN or whatever. They have to say like, They have to say, like, oh, well, this is what's happening. But then they can put their opinion on it and make their opinion sound like the truth, even if they're way off.
I have an issue with mainstream media having these opinion shows mainly due to the fact is that they're presenting it on their platforms as actual journalism when it's not at all. It's debatably, you can argue that some of these shows are propaganda.
I completely agree.
Like
it is. Like that's what
and it's not just Fox News. Now, I believe right now, because of like the way that the media normally leans, like they focus a lot on, Fox News is a propaganda machine.
Yeah.
However, it's not just Fox News. Mm-hmm. MSNBC also has, same thing with CNN.
Yeah, I think we have to be careful, like, because obviously we're more on the left than the right. So I can't I'm not just gonna attack Fox because
nor should we.
Yeah, but
I will tell you this:
people who we agree with are doing the same shit, and then they're blowing issues way out of proportion.
I'm very concerned about the way that CNN has been, because ever since that Trump attacked them at that White House press conference 3-4 years ago, it's been just CNN has now gone has been pretty much the anti-Trump network along with MSNBC.
Yeah, and Fox has been the Trump network.
Yeah, it's been the Trump channel. It's just what?
But it's either way. It's just even if I'm I agree, I don't like Donald Trump. I don't want him to be president. But I see these, and it's just I'm just even though I agree with you, it's still propaganda.
Yeah.
And I hate and it's also a lot of people who watch both sides of this, who watch I'll talk to people who are more conservative, and I'll send them somebody who, for example, believes the election had some kind of mass voter fraud, and I'm just be no, and I'll send them a bunch of articles from pretty centrist news sources that are saying
AP.
Yeah, AP or wherever that are saying
Reuters.
And it's and it's always just leftist propaganda. That's all they say to me. And I'm just dude, that's not how that you know what I mean? It's just
I know exactly what you mean. It's frustrating because
it's so out. It's outside. The truth becomes outside of your narrative, and it's well, this is not a leftist news organization, and then suddenly everything that is not Fox News or Rush Limbaugh is just leftist propaganda, and I'm no, this is just kind of centrist shit, and the people will tell me you gotta do your own research. I'm like. Dude, watching Fox News 24 hours a day is not doing your own research.
Yeah, it's not research at all.
Yeah, you want to do your own research, then do it. And don't do it by just listening to the people who have the exact same opinion as you all the time.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, I'll turn on Tucker Carlson every now and then, and I'll listen to what he has to say.
Yeah, so do I.
I usually disagree with about everything he says, but every now and then I'll hear I have heard Tucker Carlson make points that I agree with. You know what I mean? Not often at all, but it's happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just okay, fair enough. And I forget what it was. There was one that I was just wow. I think it was one thing he said one time that was I don't remember exactly what he said. If I remember it, I'll talk about it on the next podcast. But I really wish I remembered, because I thought he said something very insightful this one time. But fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, I really like ABC.
I like ABC too, but even
out of all of the mainstream media organizations right now, I think ABC does a pretty good job at being straightforward.
Yeah, I think they're definitely a little bit a little bit towards the left. But
well, of course they are. Yeah.
But I don't think
they have first of all, Chris Christie's a pundit.
Yeah.
And then the Republican strategist, what's her name? What's her name? I think it's something Sagan. Hold up. Not Carl Sagan.
That'd be funny. Carl Sagan's a Republican fucking commentator on ABC.
And is alive.
Right, and is alive.
Is he dead?
I'm pretty sure Carl Sagan's dead.
He's been dead for years.
Yeah.
I don't know when exactly.
Know who he is.
You look up what her name is, and I'll look up when Carl Sagan died. Oh my god.
And I'll entertain the masses. So, okay. Hey guys, how are you doing?
Good.
Tell me about your day.
He died in 1996. Yeah, so he's been dead for hella long time. Get anything?
I'm looking it up right now. Sorry. ABC News staff. What is her name? I'm aware, bro.
Dude, it makes me sad even doing that now, because I know we were talking last week about fucking Alex Trebek being like, now I'm making the Jeopardy sound, and I'm just like, fuck, dude, like now you know there's so much shit that Alex Trebek, yeah, he just died this past week. Wow,
and he survived. Because I remember hearing that he had that cancer like, I think it might have been like a year, maybe 2 ago.
Oh, it was like I think it was only a year ago, because yeah, he
fought pretty well.
Yeah, but I mean, he was 80, lived a long life.
Yeah, but like, especially when you're 80 and you're fighting brain cancer, like, that's a long time.
Yeah, it's, put up the good fight. But, yeah, there's so much shit that you, like, can't do without being sad after 2020. Like, I can't, like, throw a piece of trash in the trash can and say, Kobe, without being like, fuck. Now I can't, like, make the Jeopardy noise while I'm waiting for fucking Herb to figure out who that Republican commentator on ABC is.
I'm getting there.
And I can't do that without thinking about Alex Trebek, bro.
At least we're all sad.
Yeah, we're all sad about Alex Trebek. We're all sad about Kobe, and it's like fuck.
Yeah.
It's not a good time, dude. Not a good.
All right, couldn't find her name because it's not readily available on abcnews.com. However,
it's gonna come to you in like an hour. And you're just gonna be
I'm
like,
gonna be really pissed when I find out. Yeah, but like, however, like they have two, have two conservative pundits that provide like good discourse on that whole on that network, and I think that's important to have. CNN has like Rick Santorum, and like this is my issue with CNN is that I don't like the way that they do quote unquote journalism. However, there are people on CNN that I admire greatly. Van Jones is one of them. Van Jones. I deeply admire Van Jones.
Yeah.
And then Andrew Yang's also occasionally on CNN.
And anyone who's listened to either of the 2 episodes of these podcasts,
we've talked about Andrew.
Knows we very much love Andrew Yang. Yeah, he's kind of like my favorite human being in the fucking world right now.
Yeah, same. But, his podcast, y'all, if y'all need to listen, go on Spotify and listen to Yang Speaks. It's Andrew Yang's podcast. I've been telling Jack to listen to it for like a month now.
I'll listen to it tomorrow.
Okay. But he has awesome. It's a great podcast. There's awesome guests that they had Justin Amash on it.
Oh,
Justin.
I like Justin Amash.
And he just had Crystal Ball on there too. Yeah.
Her parents fucking hated her. Anytime I hear someone with a name like that, like I think my mom said that she went to school with somebody whose name was Merry Christmas.
What?
Mike?
No.
Your poor parent. Like you that poor fucking kid, man. And
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, and I call Herb here Herb because his last name is Herbison. And
did you make it up?
What?
Did you make that up?
I don't remember who made that up. It probably was ZP.
No, it was Andrade.
It was Andrade. That makes sense. Yeah, but I remember like my mom asked me. My mom asked me one time. She's like, "What's Herb's last name?" And I'm like, "Herbison." And then she's like, "His parents named him Herb Herbison." Dude, they must fucking hate him. And I'm like, no. Oh man.
Oh god.
That'd been really funny.
Thank God my name's not fucking Herb Herbison. That would be
my dad. When I told my dad about you,
he's like, his name's Herb Herbison.
Yeah.
Nobody here actually knows. Not a lot of people here know my actual name.
Nobody knows my real name.
I do.
You and Taylor both do, but
yeah.
Like, so my real name's actually John, but I go by Jack. But like,
I thought you were making a joke about Superman.
No, dude.
My true name.
They call me Suitman, bro. You know how it is. They call me Cube. Cube fucks coming out eventually.
Eventually, yeah.
Dude, you gotta play fucking No, we're not playing Cube fucks. We can't.
No, we can't.
No, we can't. Not till it's.
No, that's gonna be fucking noise. People are gonna listen.
People are gonna be like, what?
Maybe what the fuck's this?
Just gonna be like 42 seconds of just like pure just screaming.
Yeah, because that's what it is.
It is what it is.
It's a great 42 seconds of screaming, but nonetheless it is 42 seconds of just.
Yeah. Maverick produced it.
Maverick did produce it.
Yeah. Jimmy Wings.
Oh, dude, I fucking miss Jim.
Wait, Maverick and Jimmy Wings are the same person?
Yeah.
Maverick and Jimmy Wings are the same person.
Oh, then I met him. I didn't know who he was. And
Yeah.
I commented on his Instagram without knowing who he was. Maverick, more like Maverick Thick. And then I met him.
Maverick Thick.
Yeah, I'll be seeing him next week when I go into the
Tell
stew.
his ass to get the fuck to Vibe City.
Well, he's like always at Breed.
I know, but like soon.
The poor man barely sleeps.
Motherfucker needs to get some sleep then.
Yeah, but but here's the thing. Y'all be on the lookout for Maverick, Mavericc, next year. I've been listening to a lot of the shit that he's been cooking up right now, and it's
Flames.
To say the least.
Yeah.
Like, you'll be pissing fire after you listen to that shit.
Pissing fire.
You will be pissing fire after you listen to that.
Hey, y'all heard it here. Fucking Maverick's music will give you a UTI.
Oh, fuck. Jim, I'm so sorry.
Any more of those?
Jim, I am so fucking sorry.
Go again. Go. Bruh.
Oh, God.
Sorry, Jimmy.
Anyway.
Yeah, you said he was going to make you piss fire. There's only one thing that makes you piss fire.
Yeah, I know. Yes, okay.
Pee after sex, kids.
Yeah, pee after sex, kid. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I gotta fucking. What time is it? It's 6.
Should I FaceTime Derek real quick?
Who?
Derek Zeidler.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna love that.
Yeah, he'll love that.
FaceTime Derek Zeidler.
I keep forgetting.
Making a FaceTime call to Derek Zeidler.
Zeidler. Come on, motherfucker, pick up.
Pick up, bro.
Pick up the fucking bitch. He just hung the fuck up on me. He's probably beating his dick. Oh, he said he can't talk.
Oh, well.
Nerd.
Oh, well. Oh, man. I'm we gotta get that. We gotta get the stuff for the guests.
We really do. We gotta stop.
We gotta
that we gotta get it.
We just gotta actually do it.
It's just like the idea of spending $400 on something is like.
I didn't know it was that much.
Yeah, the 4-channel interface is $400.
Yeah.
So it's the idea of didn't you say there was like some kind of Black Friday sale or something?
Yeah, it's on sale right now.
How much? For how much?
I
think there's like $100 off.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's at like $389 right now.
$380. No, that's like fucking $11.
Now, if you guys wait
Well, it's normally
Friday,
normally a $500 interface.
I thought it was $4.
No, it's normally a $500 interface.
Fuck.
Because it's four input channels. Yeah.
Fuck, dude, that's weak.
Yeah, because the 4i4 is because I have the 2i2, which is it's a 2 channel, but the 4i4 is also a 2 channel, but it you can have, I think it's like you can have more like I don't know, it's something with processing and like more outputs or some shit, but the one that we need to get, I think, is the 8i8, which is a 4 input channel interface. And then once we do that, once we have that, we should be able, with this interface, we can run both of them and then have up to 6 people on. But I do not want to have
six people on. It's just gonna be chat. Like no one's gonna know what the fuck we're talking about.
We're gonna cap it at 4.
4 or 5, because I mean, like you said, like Widow wanted to kind of like be like on regularly and.
Well, yeah, considering that she's probably gonna be living here.
Yeah.
So.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, don't drop that. But yeah. Yeah, I think this is a good place to end it. A little shorter.
How
shorter
long?
of an episode.
What are we at?
It's okay, I'm here.
We're at like 70 minutes.
70?
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. I think this is a, you know, good talks.
Yeah.
Good
time.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. You got somewhere to be. Too.
Yeah, I do have somewhere to be.
Yeah. We'll do longer ones later.
Yeah. Yeah. When I don't have to be somewhere.
Yeah. Oh well. Got episode 3 in, and gotta.
Yeah.
We'll have more. I think this. When do you think we'll put this out? Monday, Tuesday?
Probably Monday or Tuesday. Monday? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know the social media handles, so you can drop them.
It's Good Morning Vibes City. We are on Instagram. We are on Twitter. I gotta actually like post more on Twitter. I just kind of like hate Twitter, so I always forget to post there. But we're on YouTube. Coming soon to Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Hopefully, we just got to get all that figured out because it's some people are telling me you got to pay for it. Some people are telling me it's free. So I'm just kind of like, I looked it up and it's just like, it was kind of like a whole bitch and a half today. So that'll be up. Well, either way, that'll be on Apple and Spotify soon. And but for now, just keep watching us on YouTube and leave a like, comment, subscribe, and give us a share, please. We are looking to expand our audience to as many people as who are willing to listen. Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. Y'all have a wonderful day.
Have a wonderful day. Good morning.
Good
vibe.
Morning.